Good morning. Good morning.
No.
Afternoon. By 2 minutes.
She's failed to include you in anything this morning.
We've not really done anything that interesting.
You've baked a sourdough.
I did bake a sourdough this morning.
Yeah.
Morning, by the way. This is the weekend
Afternoon.
vlog. Afternoon. This is the weekend vlog. I'm Emma. That's Sam. We're in the car. We're in a car park. Which car park, you ask? Not B&Q. Ikea. We're at Ikea. What did we need?
I'm going to give you a moment. No, I'll tell you what we need, but what we're going to walk out with is different.
Yeah. No, we need a box to put all the wedding stuff in.
But what we're going to walk out is with more than a box.
Loads of shit.
Yeah, I know what you're like.
And meatballs. I think we're going to go for meatballs first.
It's going to be busy.
It is going to be busy. Sam's already had a mardy about Ikea. Sam doesn't love Ikea, or any shop for that matter.
I like shops on a mid-weekday when it's quiet.
Yeah.
You can walk around, walk in, get what you want, and then leave. Clue
Yeah,
in there,
like
get what you want and need.
Sam doesn't do shopping for fun. But I thought I'd entice him with meatballs, but even that's it's not really working to the best of its
because she
ability.
that's why, yes, because she just come in for meatballs anyway.
Anyway, that's what we're doing. We're going to go into the Ikeas now. I think we're going to do meatballs first, before the lunchtime rush hits.
I mean, it's 12 o'clock, so it's going to start hitting now.
Okay, right, we'll go then. Reserved in Ikea. I was quite reserved in Ikea.
Yes.
Sam's always reserved in Ikea.
I'm reserved in every shop ever.
We got what we needed. We'll show you when we get back. Got some wedding bits, got some housey bits. You know, the bits. And I only got one candle, which is good for me. We're just going to go to the pet shop that's nearby because it's a good pet shop, and we're going to get Ted some.
Oh, well, yeah. You said we were going to come in and you never mentioned what we were going to get.
We're getting him those treats, those natural treats. The gross, horrible pig's ears. And
oh, right, yeah. Because he's got a weak neck.
Sam thinks he's got a weak trachea. That's your diagnosis.
Well, yeah, because he chokes and everything.
Yeah. And apparently...
And you agreed, so you can't say that I think it. Cause you
he does have a very weak neck. We never walk him on a collar or anything, but he's just got a very sensitive little neck. And the internet said to give him
glucosamine and anything that contains sort of high cartilage.
Like collagen-based treats. Yeah. So we're going to get him some gross, disgusting animal parts.
To give him when we're not there.
Oh, is that where we're going? Makes sense.
No.
That's about your age range, isn't it?
Mental.
You're not allowed a Nerf gun. Absolutely not.
Happy little boy.
Back! Oh, camera's a bit wobbly. We're back. I'll show you what we got. You're in the haul position, so let's do a haul. You work backwards.
Guys,
from the pet shop.
Our neighbour doesn't like us now.
Oh yeah.
Because I've just overheard him say that he needs to get some bird scarer because the birds are quote unquote sitting all over his pagoda.
He's got
our bird feeder is right where his pagoda is, but our bird feeder was there first.
No, he's got a garden and he's told us that he doesn't want to do any maintenance in the garden at all. So they've tiled it, astroturfed it and got decking. There is not a single room for a single plant or living thing in that garden. Because they've openly said they're not gardeners, they don't want to do it. And we like our neighbours, by the way. Just so you know, we do like them, we do chat to them. But he has just said he's sick at birds pooping all over his garden.
Not to us, but to his mates.
while we were hanging the washing out, we overheard him moaning that the birds were causing a nuisance, so we actively try and get more birds in the garden.
Not on purpose, but
You like birds?
I heard that and I was just like kind of giggled to myself. Because there is now currently a bird and a bird feeder. Valerie, it's all good.
This is a book that you were sat on the shelf. We like birds. Birds are good. It's his fault if he doesn't like nature. Anyway, speaking of birds, from the pet shop, Sam got 2 more bags of bird feed.
They're slowly bankrupting me, but do you know what? I'm watching them now and I'm thinking it's quite peaceful.
We can think of them as our adoptive pets, and then the money will not be so bad. Because you spend whatever you want on pets, don't you? So, more bird feed. We're going through a lot of bird feed. And then we got, this is really disgusting, if you're a vegan.
If you're a vegan or a bit weirded out by parts.
I mean, I used to be a vegan and I still don't really, I find it very hard to get on board with like the raw dog stuff. But he's a dog and he doesn't know what a vegan is, so we got him some lamb trachea. Delicious, apparently. And some reward and mobility treats with glutamine. Sam said in the shop, what did you say?
Oh, she went, do you want to receipt? And I said, no, he can't return them once he's eaten them.
No, when you said what we were giggling at, when we were getting him all this stuff.
I can't remember.
He said, it'll be like Mike Tyson.
No, he'll have a neck like Mike Tyson once he's eaten it all.
But it's not going to hurt him, is it? So, and then we also got like a pick and mix bag of like pig's ears.
But we don't want to get that out because
Stinky.
the exhibit. No, well, that stuff don't stink. It's the bag that's sealed bag that'll stink. But obviously, exhibit A, pacing around the kitchen right now.
Bella can't have treats like that. She's got a sensitive stomach. And then because I didn't want Thor to feel left out, I got him a little chewy.
But he's a rabbit and he doesn't understand.
I understand. I got him a little chewy sweet corn treat. And then, from Ikea, we got 2 storage boxes. They were quite expensive actually. I thought they'd be cheaper in Ikea, but they weren't that much cheaper. So we got, get your noses out. Oh, first of all, food-wise, I've got these little packets of cinnamon rolls, and then also
a bit of an Achilles heel. Bella, Ted, both in yours.
Also, frozen cinnamon rolls to put in the oven yourself.
And some vanilla ones that I've started eating.
So we got those. This was from the pet shop as well. If the sun comes out in a bit, we'll put it on. But it needs a sunny day because it's a pet crazy sprinkler, and Ted's gonna absolutely lose his little tiny mind. And Bella, to be fair, because they both love the hose, as you'll have probably seen. They love water and they love the hose. So crazy creature pet sprinkler. We did see, they had one of them flowers, the sprinkler flowers that's like, whoa! But it didn't have a price on it and I didn't want to get to the till and then say it was 20 quid and then me be awkward and not want to put it back, so I just got the little one. Right, from Ikea we got storage boxes. I got some stuff for the wedding because we saw it and it was there, so I'm picking things up as and when I see them. 2 little bud, I think these are called bud vases. These were £1 each for on the tables when we eat at the wedding breakfast. I think that's the technical name. I don't really know. For flowers, similarly, again 2 little vases for flowers. These may or may not be at the wedding, but I just liked them. 2 little lanterns for tea lights. I think I might put these in the living room, but have them at the wedding maybe as well at the side of the aisles with lights in. They were on sale. They were £3.50 each, which I thought was a bit of a bargain. So I got them. I got a eucalyptus smelling candle, which smells quite nice. I think this will be nice in the bathroom. Also, I got a, we need to get batteries. We meant to get batteries and then we forgot to get batteries. This is a battery powered outdoor light, except I'm not going to use it outside. I'm going to use it in the bathroom because when I have a bath, I like it to be quite nice ambiance in the bath. And I feel like the big light spoils that. And then I have a candle on, but then the candle light's not light enough to light up the whole, anyway, little battery light, and it's outdoor use, so it should be fine for a bit of wet. And then from like the discount bit at the end, I don't know what it's called, I call it bargain basement, but I don't think that's its technical name. The bit where all things are discounted at the end of Ikea. Got some more of these jars, which is what I put my spices in, and I've got some spices that aren't in. I've got too many spices, not enough jars, so I've got some more jars. And then I got these little clippy Kilner style jars for when I make jam, which I will be doing because we've got a lot of raspberries on our raspberry bush at home. Don't plant a raspberry bush in your garden. You probably already knew that, but we didn't. When we planted our raspberry bush, it was only about this big.
It's not a problem. Stop making it out to be a problem.
It is. The roots are everywhere. Every time we dig, there's a raspberry. Anyway, gonna have lots of raspberries this year, and I made jam last year and everyone loved it, so I'm gonna make jam again this year. And I thought these would be good jars to give away to like family and stuff, good sizes, and they were only £1.75, so I got those. Sam bought a shelf, put in the garage, but that's not super interesting. And then I got this, which is another wedding thing. I'll stop talking you over in a minute. This is one of those clothes rails, Ikea clothes rails, and I've seen 1,000,001 TikToks about people DIYing this into their wedding welcome sign. So this was on the bargain basement bit as well, so it was half its normal price. So I thought I might as well pick it up, and then we can DIY our wedding sign on it for cheaper cheaps. And is that everything we got? Yeah, I think that's it. So
Do you want to look?
the whole portion of the vlog has now ended. We'll be back to our regular scheduled vloggy vlog.
Mismatch filming.
random vloggy filming. I'll show you my sourdough. This is today's sourdough. It's a bit of a pancake. I'm not really sure what went wrong there. I feel like I didn't let my starter activate enough. But it's still fine. I've had loaves like this before. They're absolutely fine. Get down, Ted. Yeah, it'll be alright. Bread.
That's broad.
Is bread. Wait there. Let's see what Mr. Thor thinks. His new treat. Oh, he's poop. Sorry. He's pooping. Sorry. Sorry I've disturbed you. Oh, there you go. You made a right mess here. Go on then, what do you think of your new treat? Sorry, I don't like it. Sorry. I bought that for you though. Sir Thor is not amused. He's not amused by his new treat. Boop. Hello. You witnessed me.
Once again, you've started doing something and then failed to actually realise that other people are doing it.
My brain gets confused. So I've just pulled these onions out of the bed because, to be honest, they weren't doing anything. And they've been, talking quietly because our neighbours are out, they've been munched under the ground. And then, as I was digging, I found leather jacks in this vegetable bed, which is upsetting, to be honest, but I picked out the ones that I saw. Anyway, I'm planting broccoli in here now. Onions are out, broccoli is in. And that is life. These vegetable beds are doing quite well actually. We've got cabbage, chard, I'll show you. Just ignore Sam drilling in background. So I've just planted broccoli, purple sprouting broccoli, although these plants look very different from each other, so it might not be. Parsley that's growing well. These are cabbages, onions, these are all coming out, these aren't. These have been in since November and not done anything, so they're all coming out. Chard, which I chopped back, it's coming back, and 2 courgettes. And then I've just planted a uchi curry squash, just because we had one left and I have one of these grow bags available. I've put carrot seeds in there, leeks in there. Just waiting for Sam to stop drilling. We've got kale, which is ready for picking. This rocket has bolted, unfortunately, but I've got some lettuce to replace it with. That's a spinach that's not doing much. Spring onions are doing fantastic. We had some of these on our dinner the other day. Garlic's about ready to come out. Radishes have been munched by slugs, but we'll move on. And beetroot, which is still beetrooting. So this is the... Oh, and we've got strawberries in the middle. This is like the vegetable kitchen garden section, if you've never seen it before. Got those grow bags. We've got a hanging herb planters, which are doing fine. So yeah, this is all the kitchen garden section, which I've tried to keep on top of, but yeah. We try and plant like lettuces, greenery and stuff in here so we can give it to the rabbit straight away. That's why we've got kale, that's why we've got like parsley growing, stuff like that. But I'm going to take this rocket out and swap it for some lettuce. And the radishes, I'm not sure what they're doing, to be honest. They've been slugged mostly, but they might be ready to come out soon as well. And spring onions, we're just picking and eating as and when we want the spring onions, so it's going well. We're inside now. Finished pottering about in the garden. I didn't mean to start gardening, hence why I didn't vlog. I meant to, it was a whole thing. Anyway, I went in the garage for one thing.
Tell the people what you did.
Right, so I was sorting out my jars, my herb jars in the cupboard, right? And I wanted a Sharpie to write on what the name of the herb was, except I couldn't find a Sharpie, and then I thought, oh, there might be a Sharpie in the garage. Went in the garage, forgot to look for a Sharpie, but then completely tidied up the garage. And then while I was tidying up the garage, I found some plant pots and things. So then I thought, oh, I'll do a bit of gardening.
Fast forward 2 hours.
And then I still, the jars were still all on the side, sprawled about.
And I went, so what are you going to do about them spice jars? And you looked at me like, oh my God.
Whoops.
Have I really done that?
Anyway, I have tidied up now. Sam has started cooking. We're having meatballs twice today, but because they're from different continents, I think it's okay. Not continents.
I'm going to say continents, darling. No, definitely continents.
Different countries. Different countries. One's Swedish and one's Italian. I think it's okay.
Italian.
So we've got meatballs cooking away. And I just wanted to show you. I finally got my hands on the chicken wine. I've been wanting to buy this for ages and it was on offer in Tesco last night. So I'm going to try the chicken wine. If you don't know what I'm on about.
Are you trying it on its own first?
Yes, I am trying it. I normally have a spritz because if I drink straight wine I get silly. But... ooh, that is nice. Chicken wine confirmed nice. It's been all over the internet, TikTok and such like, chicken wine, but it's nice and it was on offer in Tesco, so go get some if you fancy. And we'll wait for tea.
I got some Johnny Walker Gold.
Yeah, Sam's blew my little £7.50 wine out the water, but it was on offer.
It was. Never really is on offer as well.
Yeah.
Johnny Walker Gold label.
Whiskey if you're a whiskey drinker. Right, we'll wait for tea. I'm just making some homemade garlic bread with the sourdough. I've just mixed up some butter, garlic that we grew at the allotment, parsley that is grown in our garden, and put it onto there. And I'm going to put some parmesan on top as well. Pasta's boiling away, sauce is simmering. Oh, beautiful. There we go.
Coming in, number 5.
Oh. Dinner, dinner, dinner. Looks good. It's a genuine joint effort, actually.
They look like proper garlic breads that you buy.
I know, they look good, don't they? It's homemade bread, homemade garlic bread. Actually homemade. Most of this, apart from the mince.
Yeah, we don't have
and the tomato sauce.
We don't have a cow.
But everything else,
Do
and
it
pasta.
homemade tomato sauce at some point, right?
Yeah, we will. But yeah, lovely. It's got an onion in there, it's got a garlic in there, it's got a parsley in there. Look at us go. Look at us go. You know how I was sad because all my houseplants were dying. Well, I'm not a complete failure. My cheese plant that I took from a cutting from the mother cheese plant, which is downstairs in the entranceway, I potted it up maybe a year ago and it's growing a new leaf. I'm not a failure. I'm not a failure. And this one, I basically chopped off all its leaves and now it's growing new ones. I'm not a bad houseplant parent. I just neglected them a little bit, but now I'm back in the swing of things, you see. So you're growing. And that plant's really healthy, but that's a spider plant and they're super easy, so I don't count that. This little banana plant and my new leaf on my cheese plant. Why is he sound like that? Why is he sound the same? And normality is resumed. He has remembered he is a dog.
I remember. I am gremlin. I am gremlin.
In other news,
You blob.
there's two types of dog in this world.
Do you remember the other day, right? We were out in our Max, cooling down the rain, and we were digging over
And yes, we are watching
covered in mud.
Chelsea Flower Show coverage with Monty Don.
I think it's wonderful. That's my favourite.
Well, it looks like these two. I've already decided where they're keeping. Oh, have you two been snuggling up in bed? I see. I see how it is. Oh, okay. I see. Don't mind us.
Good morning. It is Sunday.
Wasn't expecting that. I was in TikTok land.
Yours.
Ted's being Ted. Is he spoiled? Maybe.
What you were saying?
I'm in my new pyjamas, by the way. They're great. They're from Tesco. Got them on Friday.
Just goes.
And they make me very happy. And they've also got them in green, and I am tempted to get another pair.
What's fun today, Stan?
Not much in the morning. It's very sunny. So maybe
I might go for a bike ride.
well, we'll see. We've not really got that much time.
Got more time than you think.
And then we're going out for a posh dinner to eat lunch.
Dinner.
It's 2 o'clock, so
Dinner.
take that what you will.
Dinner.
Sunday dinner at a posh
Hotel.
restaurant with my dad and my granddad, because they wanted to take us out for like an engagement dinner, and this was the first date Sunday that we were both available. So from April.
So 2 months in advance.
So we're finally going. So that'll be nice. We've got to get dressed up. Me and Sam don't do posh, really.
No.
So we have been here before. We got a voucher. Was it last Christmas?
Yeah.
And it's like white tablecloth, fancy pants, like butter syrup, like
Yeah.
very, very posh.
Felt very out of
service.
place.
Me and Sam were just looking at each other like, we don't belong here. But that'll be fine.
Yes.
And that's the plan. There you go, enjoy. Sam's off out on his bike. Shout out to Sam in Lycra. It's not really what I signed up for when we started dating, but you know. He probably didn't sign up for this, so it's alright. Just had a shower. Sam's going out on his bike. Update on his accident. So he got knocked off his bicycle. Some people thought it was a motorbike. No, I would never let him have a motorbike. His bicycle. And he was riding back from work, so he does like to ride his bike to and from work. Sometimes he is a cyclist. That is one of his hobbies, one of his many hobbies. So he got knocked off his bike. His bike was completely written off. Like, I couldn't believe that he wasn't injured when I saw the state of his bike. It was just crumpled up metal. So his bike got completely written off, bless him. But the guy in the car apologised profusely, was really nice actually, bless him. He was just a young lad. And he sent Sam the money to get a new bike. So it all turned out well. There are good people in the world. He was really apologetic that he hit Sam. He was just a young driver. He was just... Hopefully he'll learn from that mistake and not drive sillily on country roads again. But we hope. Anyway, so Sam got the money for a new bike and he's gone for what they call a gravel bike. So before we had a road bike, which is like slick tyres and stuff for riding on the road, like they would Tour de France, you know. But now, because of that incident, he's got what they call a gravel bike, which means he can go on like canal paths and like bridleways and stuff like that, so he's not on the road all the time, which is better. That makes him feel a bit safer, it makes me feel a bit safer. that he's not on the road as much. He still has to go on the road to get to the path, but he's not on the road so much, so he's okay, and he's very happy with his new bike. It came this week, hence why he's going out on it. He's very excited. I'm just going to get myself ready. I was going to get ready, but then I was saying bye to Sam before we went out, but I'm going to get myself ready. And I think I'm going to go to some sort of garden centre. I was going to go, I'm still undecided. I want to go to one of the garden centres I really like that's a little bit away. But I don't know if I've got time, and also it's quite expensive there, and I don't want to spend that much money, and I know if I go to a garden centre unsupervised on a sunny day I'm going to spend money. I just want a couple more bedding plants. I keep saying this. Bedding plants for the garden, just at the front where it's a little bit sparse and you can see a lot of mud. I just want some full, cheap, easy bedding plants. The slugs will eat them. The slugs have eaten everything I've put in so far, so but that's what I want. And also I'm still on the hunt for eucalyptus. Still on the hunt. Oh, there's birds all over the garden. Use the bird bath. I filled it with fresh clean water. Come on birds, you can do it. Anyway, so that's the plan, but first of all, let's do a transition. Let's do a get ready transition. Look at me go, look, like a YouTuber, look. There we go. I'm put together, I'm ready for the day. I've got one of my holiday tops on. This is like a shirt I wear on holiday, like on over my bikini and stuff, so that's how sunny it is. Yeah, I don't know where, I've not decided where I'm going to go, but I'm going to get in the car and go somewhere. I've only got about an hour, so I'm going to have to be zoomy quick. So yeah, I'll take you with me wherever I go. I'll buy a plant probably. So yeah, I'll take you with me, and we'll get gone, because the day is getting away from us. Also, Bella has been demoted to wearing the cone of shame. Bless her. She's got oh, she's not happy with us. She's got chronic ear infection, and they were really bothering her today, so we've had to put it on to stop her scratching and making it worse. So bless her. You've had a little paracetamol today, haven't you? It's been that bad. Vet said she could have paracetamol. Bless her. So yeah, she's very unhappy. She won't even let me stroke her. Oh, there we go. You don't hate me that much. Ted's very confused. But yeah, poor little girl. But you're making them worse, darling. Bless her. Oh, you can see how poorly it is there, look. Oh, darling. You're an old girl.
Whee! Here we are then. New bike. Rides quite nicely. To be fair. Went for a gravel bike. For those that don't know, I got knocked off my road bike, and I was always wanting to get a gravel bike, but I think once I got knocked off, it was like, right, that's it. Hello. So yeah, goodbye. Bicycle, bicycle.
I've decided to come to the old faithful. Dobbies. I had to come to Dobbies because, well, I've not had to. Didn't never have to, because it's the closest, and I'm running out of time. But I do like Dobbies. I'm just gonna have a little moochy mooch. It is more expensive than I would potentially like, but we'll see. Sometimes they have good sad plant sections, so we'll have a little look at what they've got on. Everyone in the nan's here today, obviously, because it's a sunny Sunday in England, so the garden centre is the hot hanging out spot. I'm a bit sad that Sam's not here, so we can't have a little coffee, but I'll just do some shopping. I'll just not have a coffee, I'll just have a little shop and a little mooch. Let's see if they've got bloody eucalyptus. I'm still on the hunt for that. If anyone knows where I can buy that in Derbyshire, let me know. And we'll see what nice plants they've got. These are pretty. Oh no, Dahlias on offer. 3 for 10. We've had to upgrade to a trolley. Oh dear, that's a good job Sam's not with me. Does anyone have any suggestions for a cheaper hobby? What's free? What can I... What can I do for free? What can I do that doesn't cost me any money? Because... yeah. And I still didn't get a bloody eucalyptus. They had one, but it was 80 quid. And no, don't like it that much. So I don't have to get a eucalyptus. It's just I definitely want eucalyptus in my bridal bouquet. And I thought it'd be fun to grow it myself. But I can obviously just buy eucalyptus stems to have in the bouquet. But I thought it'd be fun to grow it myself. But we'll carry on looking. We have got a whole year. Anyway, I need to zoom home now because I was way longer than I should have been in there. Obviously. I think Sam will be home, which means I can't put the plants out secretly, which means he's going to see them, which means he's going to tell me off. Oops. Oh well. Anyway, right. Let's get home via... Oh God, I've got to go to the supermarket as well because we've run out of loo roll. I hate being an adult. Acquired, sorted, gotta run. So late. Spent way too much time at Dobby's. Just gonna get quickly dressed. Let's do another transition. What can we do this time? Let's do a little... There we go. Dressed smart. I've got a suit on. Smart. And we're gonna rock and roll because we don't want to be late because it's posh. Have we said that? Have we said it's posh enough times? So we're just letting the dogs out to piddle and then we'll be running off. Just a quick pit stop at the allotment to water the tomatoes. Dressed all fancy, but you know, this is what we do now. It's not the ideal footwear though, is it? Got heels on like a silly Billy. Quick little weekend behind the scenes here. We never weekend vlog at the allotment because we always do an allotment video, but
Just do a short or whatever.
we're just watering the tomatoes. The lady I was speaking to about the pond and the frogs just came and saw me, and obviously we dressed like all fancy, so I had to explain what we were doing. We're not doing any hard graft, just a quick water. We just got home. We're very full and that was a very long time out. It is 7:15 now and we went out, well, the meal was at 2, so we've been out quite a while. The dogs have been out, pee-peed. Little cone head, still cone head, bless her. But I thought I could show you actually what I got from the garden centre now because I've got time because I was rushing before. So what we got from the garden centre is, it was 3 for £10 on dahlia plants, which I think is a bargain. I've seen some people spend a lot of money on dahlias, so I think these are not the patio style. I think these are going to be the big ones. So there's that one that looks like a big daisy, and then this one's my favourite. I like that one. And then this one. Obviously they all look, oh, that one snapped, bloody hell. Obviously they all look the same until you until they flower. That one snapped, so I'll just put that in some compost as a cut-in. I'm sure that'll be fine. Right, so that's the dahlias. And then they also had an offer on what they call country garden plants. I think it's because that's the trend at the moment, isn't it? Which is, it is what we're doing. We are having a country garden, I suppose, if you're technical about it. So I had a look at what they had there. So I got chrysanthemum in pink. And I didn't realise chrysanthemums were perennial, but they are apparently. And this is the one that made me get the plants because I just loved it. There's this one, what is that? A Polemonium. I don't know any of the names or how to pronounce them, but that's really, really pretty with the purple flowers and it's nice green foliage, and I've never seen that one before. So I got that one. Oh, little conehead girl. She's agitated. And then this was another country garden one. And it's just that one. I just picked it. I don't know anything about that, but again, I just liked what it looks like on the label. They look like little straw flowers almost. So most of the flowers in the garden are going to be pink. Pink or yellow or purple. Those are the colours. Is that not all flower colours? Mainly pink is what I'm trying to go for. And then I also got pink gypsophilia, festival pink. And I was going to get some pink gypsophilia seeds, because I didn't realise you could get different colours of gypsophilia. Love gypsophilia, growing it at the allotment, but just the standard white one. I didn't realise there were other varieties. So I've got pink one, and I think I'm going to put this in the garden because it's perennial. And then if I do want to take cuttings from it for the wedding or whatever, then it's in the garden, isn't it? And I can still do that there. So I've got all those, and then also I got some houseplant citrus food for the lemon tree, because we've been meaning to get this for ages now, I always forget, to hopefully encourage the lemon sapling that I grew from a little pip. And then they had dahlia tubers, but I know it's late to plant dahlia tubers, I do know that, but I was a bit sneaky and I got the ones where in the bag I can already see a leaf sprouting. So all of these have got leaves sprouting on the tuber already, which I thought was a clever thing, because then I can just put them in compost and they'll already have a leaf. So I got a big yellow one, ideal for cut flowers, 2 tubers. Oh, didn't know that. This one, pink one, that's just 1 tuber. And then this one, which I've tried to plant at the allotment, but it died because I planted them in February like a silly sausage. And again, that's got a leaf on it already. So I think even though it is late to plant dahlia tubers, hopefully they'll be okay if I put them in a pot straight away. Is that everything I got? Oh, I also bought a trowel, but that's going to the allotment because our trowel at the allotment broke. That's everything I got from the garden centre. Now you're all filled in. I also caught a sunburn because we were sat outside for a little bit at the Sunday dinner place, so I've got a little bit of sunburn, a little bit peachy. Yeah, just waiting to see what Sam's doing, because my auntie, little cone head, because my auntie has driven down from Scotland, and so she's at my mum's at the moment. So I'm just debating about going there. Don't know, got to figure out what we're doing yet. But I thought what I could do, because it's dead sunny and the dogs have been inside all day, bless him, I thought I'd try and do this sprinkler thing for him. I don't know how it'll go. It could go terribly wrong, but I'm going to take in the washing off the line first, because that would be a terrible combination of fresh clean washing and crazy muddy wet dogs and sprinklers. So I'm going to be sensible and take that washing off the line first, and then we'll see if we can put this out for him. We're at a safe distance away.
Ready, back?
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
We can't do that, was there?
My neighbours are outside having a barbecue. That wasn't even at full capacity. It got me.
I know, I got me, I'm studying.
Oh my god, we can't do that. Oh my god. Oh my god. We are. That goes so far.
It's gonna go mental.
That goes so far.
Yeah, so perhaps we don't do that whilst our neighbours are having a barbecue.
Maybe we don't do that while our neighbours are having a barbecue. Whoops. We've gone with the old faithful hose instead. Is it kinked up? Oh god. Oh my god, you're getting me! Any other dogs crazy about water? These two both love water, absolutely love it.
And here we have the wild Emma, often found situated in the garden planting plants where there are already quite a lot of them. She is a peaceful character, often comes in for snacks and drinks on occasion.
I did go to my mum's to see my auntie. Just got back. Bit of a spur of the moment decision. It is now late. It's like 10:15 maybe, something like that. 10 to 10 to 10 to 10. I am going to have... Can I have a cookie? No. I thought, yeah? A cookie. And chill out. Chill out. Oh, I planted those plants. Well, I planted most of those plants in the garden. And then I'm going to plant the dahlias on the front. But when I do that, I'll involve you. I might do that tomorrow. We'll see, but I'll either give you an update in next week's vlog or I'll show you, whatever. It depends on the timeline. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to eat my cookie and then speak to you in a bit. That's it for today. Sorry, not much interesting happened. Sam's making his sandwiches for work. Is that interesting? No.
Salmon mustard if there's any excuse.
Cheese? No cheese. And we're going to go to bed. Not going to overwhelm the intro this time.
No.
It's short and sweet. Hope you've enjoyed our little trip to Ikea. Our little shoppy shop. Little garden centre mooch. Weekend shenanigans. And we will... Oh, Ted's saying bye.
Resume service next week. I don't know how much film we'll do next week because we've got 2 little visitors.
We will see. But we'll see you on the allotment vlog. Usually Thursdays. And then maybe another allotment vlog on Sunday.
Maybe.
The schedule, it's either a Thursday or a Sunday for the allotment vlog. It depends when I get there and film and edit it. But otherwise, we will see you next week.
Did you hear filming today?
No.
No?
No. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Goodbye. Leave a comment on what you would say to Ted if he was a human. I would tell him I love him unconditionally and to stop licking my face. What would you tell him?
What are you doing up there?
What would you tell Ted if he could understand you and comprehend like a human?
What would your reaction be if Doug suddenly starts speaking human?
I'd love it.
I don't think you would.
No, because Ted is just going, where's Dad?
Hey, Dad.
When's Dad coming back?
What, Dad? Where's Dad?
Anyway, what would you say to my dog if you could talk to him? Anyway, bye. Bye.
Oh, hello.